Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Friday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. DeRozan out there with Vucevic. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. And for the Pelicans, sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. And it's McCollum in at the 1. And the regular season, Richard, is finally here. I am excited to work with you again this season. Cannot wait for the schedule.
To work with you, Kev, man. You're a legend, and it's always an interesting journey. We're fired up. These teams are fired up. Let the games begin.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. DeRozan against Williamson. Here's Ingram, and the shot is good.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Ball against McCollum. LaVine looking around. Out left to the wing. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Valanciunas. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago with the ball. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Caruso kicks to DeRozan. Ring shot on the way. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Cullen passes to Valanciunas. The dish to Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on LaVine. Back to Valanciunas. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Williamson finds McCollum. Vucevic against Valanciunas. Passes it to Ingram. And they pick up 2.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Outside, LaVine trying to end the drought. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Nice job on the defensive end from LaVine. You'd love to see more of this from him.
Ball kicks to LaVine. And the pass to Caruso. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. McCollum outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Out to Ingram. Outside, Jones. McCollum with the screen for Jones. No good from outside. Bulls trail by 4. Ball feeling it out a bit. DeRozan in the corner. Over Williamson. And it's DeRozan missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
McCollum against Ball. Here's Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Searching for their first points of the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 6. Outside DeRozan. Over Williamson. And it's DeRozan missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
There is no question, Greg, this Pelicans roster has the talent to at least be a playoff contender every year.
No doubt a contender. Their problem has been staying healthy. They have a big three, but Ingram and Williamson didn't play in half the games during that 22-23 campaign.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Trey Murphy's checked in for Williamson. Bulls trail by 5. To end the drought. Ball no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Cullen passes to Jones. Back to McCollum. And Jones has it in the corner. And the 3 off target.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Caruso. Still without a basket. Ingram with it. McCollum with the ball. Out guarded by DeRozan. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
New Orleans making some changes here. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for C.J. McCollum. And then for Chicago, Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Carter in for Lonzo Ball.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has... shot this quarter. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Tyson Daniels comes in for Brandon Ingram. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Craig. He kicks to Carter. He's looking for Drummond and finds him to stop the run. Good D by Williamson.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Left side, DeRozan. Here's Craig. The offensive rebound. Out to Carter. Up in time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points up at the end of the period. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And here are the Bulls now. It's a 13-point game. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. The backcourt pair will be Dosunmu and Levine. Torrey Craig is out there with Williams. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Levine. Right, there has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
With New Orleans, GA, you have to feel like the talent is there.
It is, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They've won 50 games in a season only once in their history. You can't have playoff success until you prove you can survive the rigors of the regular season.
Marshall gets the bucket.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Dosunmu, the pass to Craig. Levine, the bounce pass. 6 to shoot. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Pelicans leading by 15. Passes it to Marshall. There's a screen. The pass to Williamson. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much they banned him on off days. He said, "I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game." So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. New Orleans making some changes here. Valanciunas comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Dyson Daniel. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Andre Drummond. And Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the basket by Alvarado.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Craig. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
New Orleans making some changes here. Ingram, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's Herbert Jones in for Jose Alvarado. RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
That one falls. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now, here's Ball. Still yet to score. And the jam by LaVine.
Hope you got some popcorn. When LaVine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
McCollum against Ball. Now here's Ingram. He's tightly guarded. Right through the D for the layup. And that's now 6 points for Brandon Ingram. McCollum against Ball. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ingram against Williams. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Again, the Pelicans score.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
McCollum against Ball. Now here's LaVine. D right on him. Back to Ball. Lets it go from deep. Pelicans with the rebound. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Ingram against Williams. Ingram kicks to Jones. Clock at 6. Ingram outside. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Craig. Still scoreless. LaVine passes to Craig. LaVine kicks to Williams. This one for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. 16-point lead. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Ball dishes to Vucevic. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jones, the pass to McCollum. From past the arc. And the Pelicans miss again. Ball against Valanciunas. Outside, Ball. Pass to LaVine. Over Jones. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Pelicans lead by 16. And